Char Margolis, Char Communications Incorporated, and CharVision LLC do not endorse or offer for any purpose but entertainment the views of any guest or other expert on CharVision or UBN.
I knew things before they happened from the time I was a child. At the age of 8, I saw a spirit at the foot of my bed and didn't know what it was. And in my 20s, I finally realized I had a special ability that could help others. I have learned that love never dies. There is a spirit world that can communicate with us, and we all have the gift of intuition. Join me, and together we will explore the possibilities of the unknown from beyond and more. This is CharVision.
Hey everybody, it's Friday the 13th. It's September 13th, 2024. And it is Sunny and Char and Tony. Hello.
Hello. And I already know who I want to be when I come back.
Who do you want to be when you... Okay, so the question tonight is, when you're reincarnated, who do you want to be? I know who you want to be.
Sunny.
Sunny. I knew you were going to say that.
And you to be my mama.
He wants you to be baby. He wants to be baby. That's silly. So, I don't think I'm coming back.
Coming back where?
I don't think I'm being reincarnated. I think I've
Really?
got work to do in the spirit world when I get there.
You're like, I'm done.
No, it's not that I don't love life. I do. I love every second of it. But I feel like I have a job over there to continue what I'm doing here.
Aww. But
I
this
think I'm
world is a better
supposed to
place
teach-
because of you and Sunny.
Oh, are you sweet? That's so nice. But I think I'm supposed to teach the spirits how to talk to the living. Just like I teach the living how to talk to the spirits.
Some of them need it badly.
That's what I think. So Sunny says, Mommy, I'm over it. I want to go down. So Sunny's going to give everybody a kiss.
Love you, Sunny.
He loves you too. So I was in Toronto yesterday on their morning show, and it went really well. And you can, you can watch it. You go on my social media. We have a link to it.
Oh, yeah, I saw the pictures. You're gorgeous as always.
Well, thank you, but they have amazing makeup artists, and they're all so nice. And, you know, they do hair and makeup, and they're just lovely, lovely people.
Aww.
And Jordan Schwartz and Morley Nuremberg, who I've known for 25 years or something. I've been on TV in Toronto for years, like maybe 40 years, maybe longer than that, because I was on with like some of the first famous people in, locally in Toronto.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah, and I want to welcome all the Canadians that have signed up for my newsletter and who know about CharVision now, because we promoted CharVision.
Yay!
Hooray! So I want to welcome all the Canadians.
Hi, Canadians.
And, into my house, into my house.
Oh,
Hoose.
I was like, what?
They say hoose instead of house.
That's funny.
Or maybe they used to. I don't know if they still do. I'm not sure if they still do. So
that is funny. Yeah, it's funny when you hear some of the. I remember, what was that? Where they used to. What was that? Two guys that used to do that all the time.
Yeah, I forgot, but I know who you're talking about. So it'll be interesting to hear who people want to be in their next lifetime. I don't think we can always be who we want to be. I think we're going to be who we're supposed to be. And, people ask me, well, how can my loved one be reincarnated? How can I communicate with them if they're being reincarnated? So this is how it works. We live a lifetime. Let's say you were a caveman and you hit your wife over the head, and
Ooga.
the kids go starving, and you die. And then when you're in the spirit world, we judge ourselves in God's eyes. That's what happens when we get over there. That's why it's good to live with a conscience, because you're going to be dealing with it one way or the other when you get there. So, you know, the caveman goes, boy, I really screwed up. And they go, yep, you got to be reincarnated. So the caveman goes to the soul. That spirit goes to the soul. And they recycle a part of that caveman into another person. And let's say that person's a monk. And let's say he dedicates his whole life to helping the starving and whatever, but then he does something wacky, and he goes, boy, I did a good job, but then I screwed up. So that now in the soul is the caveman and the monk. And then they go, okay, we're going to reincarnate. We are going to incarnate this caveman or this monk. And let's say he turns out to be a woman. And let's say the woman is an amazing person and has a son and gives all her attention to her son. And maybe he ends up, healing a disease or does something amazing. But she never did anything for herself, and she never learned self-love. So they go, yep, you're right, I have to go back and learn self-love. So then they recycle that woman into somebody else. So the past lives are the caveman, the monk, and the woman, and then it keeps going on.
Right. Wow.
So they only reincarnate a part of us, but we each have our own unique energy thumbprint. So that who is you, Tony, will always be you. That who is me will always be me. But a part of us is reincarnated to learn the lessons. And I think sometimes, like if somebody is a very feminine male or masculine female, they may have had, been that sex in a past life. And they may have brought those memories with them in a stronger way. And maybe that's why some trans people, definitely know that they're the other sex.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And so, it's really not up to us to judge others. It's just, mind our own business and do the best we can with ourselves.
I love that.
But that's what happens. So we will always, and also if you believe in quantum physics, the past, present, and future are all going on at the same time. So I think that's why memories are so strong and so important to people, especially as we get older. So
it is weird because if people say, how do you know the future? Well, all you got to do is look out into space and you see the future, because a lot of that stuff is already
right.
Millions of years from now.
Right. It was already
or ago, I guess.
Already happening.
Yeah.
And then what's so crazy with our crazy world, history already repeats itself, so you can almost predict what's going to happen.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a whole different story. I mean, that's a different kind of energy. But yeah, and so that's different than quantum physics. But we do reincarnate, or we do incarnate into other people and other things, but that's why I believe some people come back with like amazing gifts. Like some people, like little kids who at 2 years old can play, they walk to the piano while they're sleeping and play Chopin and Mozart. And how, some little kids are like brilliant with numbers.
Mm-hmm.
And also how, certain people come here with like other musical talents. Oh my God, this is so funny. Sonny is standing by the bedroom door.
Looking at you.
He's telling me, Mommy, it's time to go to sleep. He's standing there.
Oh my gosh.
if I have company and it's like 8 o'clock or 7:30,
Right?
he will corral everybody to go into the bedroom and go on the bed with him.
Oh my God.
It's like, okay, it's time for everybody to go to sleep now.
That is hilarious. He runs that house.
He totally runs the house. And boy, he got so mad at me for leaving him.
This
And
what time does he usually go to bed?
he usually goes to bed around 8 or 8:30.
Does he sleep all
Sometimes
night?
he's in bed by 7:30.
What time do you
But
go to bed?
well, I start getting ready for bed around 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Oh wow.
But he was really mad at me because I had a family dinner tonight and I was leaving the house, but so I gave him his treat and I said, okay, it's a stay. And then he's eating his treat and he's looking out the window. And then I forgot something. So I had to come back in the house and he sat there and he bawled me out. Seriously, he bawled me out. And then when I just got home, he bawled me out.
Oh my
He
gosh.
literally yells at me at the top of his lungs. It's very funny.
Don't you ever
Anyway,
do it again.
gosh, I wonder. I also wonder about. I think that animals incarnate as two, as well, because I think that Sunny is another dog that I had a long, long time ago.
Do you think animals and humans go back and forth?
I'm not sure about that. That's a good one. I'm not sure about that, but I do know that Sunny was another dog I had because somebody did a reading for me and they said, you have a dog and it's a Labrador, and that was my Labrador from years ago. So I do feel that Sunny's a reincarnation of that dog.
Aww. Well, he can come back as many times as he wants.
Well, only if he's like in a protected, good place.
Yes, correct. Yes, that is true.
Sunny's spoiled.
That's why I said I want to come back as him.
My sister said the same.
Oh, did she?
My middle sister. She says, I want to come back as Sunny.
I know.
Gets to travel. He gets good food. He's a happy boy.
Oh, that's cute.
He's a happy boy. So, okay, well, why don't we take some callers?
How about that? Do you want to get your prayer of protection out of the way?
Oh, you know something?
What?
It's a good thing you said that. Because it's Friday the 13th.
Yes.
And I don't think Friday the 13th is bad unless you decide that it's going to be bad.
I don't think it's bad.
There's stories about Friday the 13th being bad luck, but my feeling is if you think something is going to be bad luck, you'll give it that energy to be bad luck.
Mm-hmm.
If you think something's going to be positive and wonderful and optimistic, then it'll be all that.
I agree. It's anything in life.
That's true. So we ask the universal consciousness and God that holds the highest spiritual power of knowledge, wisdom, and truth to guide and protect us as we communicate with our guides and angels in the spirit world and tap into the wisdom of the universe. We respect this opportunity and take full responsibility to use this not for ego or controlling others, but with the pure intention of spreading love and healing life on this earth and beyond. Anything that is in, near, around, or about us that is not of light, go back to where you came from and turn to light if you choose, but stay away from us.
Yeah.
This is kind of weird.
Uh-oh, what?
I think there's a spider on my floor.
Is it Charlotte?
I don't know.
What
There's
kind?
some kind of bug down there.
I'm going to say what kind of, depends on what kind of spider.
I don't know. I just hope it goes and hides away somewhere. because I usually catch them and put them outside.
I know that's I when I was younger I didn't, but I'm nicer now, so
You're not, oh,
you
you
know.
are nicer.
Yeah, because I used to back in the day. I shortened their lives, by the way.
Well, maybe you save them from a harsh, cold winter.
Right.
Yeah, but oh no, I don't know what to do with this thing. It's gonna bother me. I need to catch it,
Do you have a
but I
tissue?
can't because we're doing a show.
Oh.
So
Just don't let it crawl up your leg, pant leg or something.
that's what I'm worried about. There, I think it's going the other way. I think I'm sending it away.
Send
Okay,
it back
let's
to
get a caller.
All right, let's do it. All right, so we have 480. So
Okay.
Arizona, I think.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Hi, Char. I'm fantastic. How are you today?
I'm well, thank you. What's your name?
Bonnie.
Hi, Bonnie. Have we met before?
We have talked. It has been a couple of years ago, yes.
Wow. Well, thank you for listening to the show. Do you
I love
listen?
it.
Oh, you do? Thank you. Do you
Yeah.
listen to it on audio or do you see the video as well?
On the computer.
Yeah, the video as well. That's great.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's so nice.
I'm
I
very
appreciate it.
excited.
Well, I'm excited. So, who do you want to be in your next life? Or who do you think you need to be in your next life to learn your life's lessons?
Well, I have a question for you about that, interestingly enough.
Okay.
I always felt in this lifetime my mother's mother died in childbirth, and my mother was raised by my grandmother, and I always felt like I was my mother's mother here to take care of her, which I did.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I bet you're 1,000% right.
So
I
got
bet
chills.
you're I bet you're 1,000% right. Because if you think it, you probably are.
I always felt that way, and I was always very close with my mother, so
So
I felt like I was here to look after her.
Is there an E or L person? Do you have family that's an E or L?
E.
E?
My mother's.
Don't say
Yeah,
the name. Is that your mother or your mother's mother?
Both of them. They had the same name.
Is it spelled E-L or E-D?
No.
E-D?
E-V.
E-V? V or D?
V as in Victor.
Is it Eva or Evelyn? Or Eve?
Evelyn.
Evelyn? Yeah, I just saw a big initial. So I think they're both with you, and I think that's the validation that you are spot on.
Ah, that's amazing. I have chills.
So what do you think? Boy, but you don't know anything genetically about them, really, do you? What did she die of?
She just died the 29th of June. And it was
I'm so sorry.
I did not expect it. It was sudden, yeah.
I'm so sorry.
So,
was she in her 80s? Was she in her 80s?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. Oh, I honestly, I think she's really like happy. I'm sorry for you because
that's good to know.
I'm sorry for you because it's a loss and nobody loves us like our moms. But wow. I feel like I was too accurate with it to not be right. That's the truth.
I felt like she was really happy when she got there.
You're
and
so
it's
right.
as painful and hard as it is. I pictured her in my mind's eye with, as a teenager and with her dog, and she was happy to be
Right.
there instead of here.
Right. And then the other thing is that, at least you'll have a welcoming party when you get over there.
Oh, I'm hoping between her and my grandmother, yes. And I'm
You
hoping
will.
that's not too soon
You
too.
absolutely will. I want to know who smokes cigarettes.
My mother, and I quit, and when she passed away, I started again.
Okay, because she's showing me cigarettes. So you know what I'm going to tell you.
Yeah, she's not happy about that. Neither am I, and I
And
and I know
either and either is
it's
Char. Me.
it's time to stop. I woke up this morning and thought today was the day, and
Well, maybe tonight will be the day.
I think tomorrow, yeah, we'll wake up and tomorrow will be. I'll give it the good try again.
I just don't want you to get something that would debilitate you.
It debilitated my mom. She had COPD, and
I was going to say there could be a genetic or hereditary thing. And I honestly, you don't deserve that. And neither did your mom, that's for sure.
no, she didn't,
But
because she's.
and look at it's got to be extremely difficult to quit. It's just, it's a drug
I
and
quit last year.
well, if you did it
I
once,
quit
you
last
can do
year.
it again.
Well, I had open heart surgery, so it wasn't like I was smoking in the hospital.
Yeah.
So
Well, maybe get hypnotized. I don't know. Maybe figure out a way to try to combat this, huh?
honestly, I
Especially,
feel like just hearing from my mom is enough, because it's been a rough couple of months.
I mean, why out of everything would I say smoking? You know what I mean?
Well, because my mom's over there saying, "Hey,
Yeah, but I mean, out of
that's
anything I
enough."
could have started talking about, because we only really have a few minutes together, obviously that's the main thing that needs to be addressed with you.
Okay,
And especially if
I
you had open
appreciate
heart
that.
surgery, but they fixed your heart, so now you want to be able to enjoy it.
I got really depressed when mom passed away, so
So what did they put you on medication for your heart?
no, I had an aneurysm, and they replaced my aorta and my aortic root.
Wow, that's a big deal. They did a good
It has
job.
been a big.
They did a good
They
job.
did.
So now
They
you need
fixed
to
me
stay
up
healthy.
enough to
So,
take care of mom for the last year.
okay, so you took care of your mom. Now you got to take care of you. You remember the story I talked about self-love? The lady who needed to learn
Yes.
self-love? That's
Oh
what
yes,
that's what you need to do. Do you exercise
I do. I do.
and smoke?
I go to the rehab. Yes. I don't smoke a whole lot.
Okay, well then
I do, I take a few puffs, and then I take a pair of scissors and cut the end off.
so you can't even enjoy it.
No, I don't
Really
want
enjoy
to.
it.
But I was so upset, like I said, when mom passed, it was like this was the worst thing. I just needed to hear from mom and from
Okay,
you and
well,
self-love, and
you got through tonight,
I am
which
ever
is,
so grateful.
well, no, I'm grateful. And thank Tony. There's
Thank you, Tony. Yes.
You're welcome.
And Sonny.
there's purpose here. You got through. I had a show tonight. I almost canceled it because I was out with family, but I didn't. I ran home.
Oh.
Right away we got your mom. Right away, she's telling me about smoking. And honestly, the phones are lit up, right, Tony?
Oh yeah, they're full.
So you were chosen out of all those people, and there's sometimes thousands of people that try calling in on Friday nights.
Thank you.
So no,
Thank
thank you. I'm trying to emphasize you're being protected and guided and taken care of, and so you got to help this along so it'll make your mama happy.
I got to do my part, yes.
Which really is a lesson for all of us, because you can lead a horse to water. You can't make him drink it. And it's so important to know that we have free will and choice. So you're being given an opportunity right now.
And I will take it graciously. Thank you.
Good. Okay, well, we want to hear about it. Because you don't
I
need
will call you back next time and say, yes,
Please
I'm
do.
done.
Please call us back, because you
I
don't
quit
need to
that day.
you don't need to get COPD. I mean, remember
No, I
how
don't.
bad it was for your mom?
Yes.
Was she on oxygen?
Yeah, she was on oxygen.
And do you want to be that person? Do you want to be that person?
I do
walking
not.
around with oxygen?
I do not, no.
Well,
it was very hard. Like I said, I felt like I came back. I felt like I completed my mission, helping take care of my mom, and it hit me very hard. And I made not
listen,
the right choice.
It's devastating to lose the person in life that loves you the most. But now it's time for you to love yourself the most. So you can have quality life. So you can have quality life. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're so welcome. Friday the 13th is a lucky day for you.
It so is. Yeah, I appreciate it. I try not to get emotional on your radio.
Oh, that's so, you can always be emotional. It's important for us to show our emotions. That's how people get ulcers. They hold everything in, or they have heart issues or whatever. Got to let it all out. Well, thanks so much for calling. Take good care of yourself.
Thank you so much for everything tonight. I am very, very grateful.
My honor, my pleasure. Tony, thanks for picking this nice lady.
Of course. And
thank you, Tony.
And you take care of yourself.
Appreciate it.
Okay, be well.
I will.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Thank you. You also.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Aww.
Her mama came.
Mama's love on the other side, too.
They do. Your mama watches over you all the time.
Oh, I'm sure. I hear her voice all the time said, "Do you have your keys, billfold, and phone before you walk out the door?" Every single day. I'm like, "Yes, mother, I do."
Oh, you're funny. Aw, so sweet.
And we have several Canadians calling in tonight, so I'm sure
we do. Hooray! Let's get a Canadian person.
All right, so let's see if they watched you on the show. All right, so 778.
Okay.
Where'd you go? Oh, there you are. I was like, where'd you go? There you go.
Hey, hello.
Hello?
How are ya?
Hello. Oh, I'm great. How are you?
I'm fine. What's your name?
Ingrid.
Hi, Ingrid. It's so lovely to meet you. Are you from Canada?
I am from Vancouver.
Vancouver. I love Vancouver. It's gorgeous.
Awesome.
Did you see the show yesterday?
No, I did not.
Oh, well, it's still good. We still got a Canadian have you been listening to CharVision for a while?
Short while.
Okay, well, thank you so much for finding us. I was on
Thank you
I was on Global TV yesterday. I'll be back.
Awesome.
I'll be back on it's called The Morning Show, and I'll be back on it again. With Jeff and Carolyn. Do you know those the host and hostess? I'll be back again on the 17th of October.
I'll make sure to watch it.
if you have time and if you feel like it.
Yeah. No,
So,
that's something to look forward to.
so Ingrid, who would you want to be in your next lifetime?
Well, one thing that I wish I was a very intuitive person, because I'd like to be like the John Walsh of Canada, finding missing
Oh,
people and most famous
wonderful.
people. Yeah, that's what I would love to do, to be able to help people that are just, in the,
Oh,
they're just, they're lost, they're missing, their families are in, don't know what's going on. So
Oh, wow.
I'd love to be able to give that gift. I'd love to be able to save the butterflies and the bees. And
That's so
be that
lovely
kind
of
of
you.
person.
That's so
Yeah.
lovely of you.
Thank you. That's what I would love. That would give me so much joy.
Well, it's never too late to join certain clubs that work at trying to help find things. Aren't there like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Tony, do you know anything about that?
Say that one more time.
Aren't there like certain clubs or group, like online people who like get together and try to help solve things?
Oh, of course. There's tons out there. You just got to look for them.
Yeah, you got to find it, Ingrid. You probably could do it now if you looked for the right group of people who worked at solving crimes and mysteries. There's probably a group of psychics who do it. What is
Yeah,
it?
that would be a good idea.
You should look into it. I'm hearing a squeaking noise. I'm not sure what that is.
Oh,
Oh,
maybe it's the washing machine.
no, it sounds like it's more like a phone thing. So,
you know what? I'm on speakerphone. Why don't I get off speakerphone?
no, don't. We don't have enough time, and it's fine. It won't bother me. I want to know if you know who Johan is, or Jan, or Hans.
Oh my God. Jan. It's Jan.
Hans? Hans.
It's spelled Jan, but in German it's Jan.
Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
Jan to begin with.
Yeah.
Who is that?
That was a friend of mine that we got into a very bad disagreement, and we're not
And you're
communicating
not friends
now.
anymore.
No.
I think it's better that you're away from him.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
don't think he was.
I agree.
I think that you're a very nice person and an honest person and a sensitive person.
Yeah.
And I think he likes to bully people a little bit.
Yeah, I saw a really ugly side of him, and I knew Vacation Jan because he's a flight attendant, and he'd come into town, and I would take him around, like basically holiday Jan. And then everything was always happy and friendly, and I would go out of my way. Like I took him all over the Lower Mainland, all these nice places for like years,
Wow.
like 15 years. Like he got like 10 to 15 trips out of me, and then he just got very abusive this last trip, and he brought people with him, and it was really weird. And then he tried to like kind of fluff it under the rug, and I just said no.
I think this is like an Achilles heel for you. Like I think it's a like, because you're used to being on good terms with everybody and everybody loves you and whatever, and this is one relationship that is unsettling.
Yeah, even today I was thinking about it. It's been a couple months.
Yeah,
or weeks.
and
It's
I
been
feel
time.
I feel like I picked up on it, because psychologically you need to know that it's a blessing.
Yeah.
And that you're being protected, and to keep it cut off, because he might try to connect again eventually.
Yeah, my mother thinks that might happen because we had plans. He made plans for us without clearing it with me.
No,
and
no, no, no,
I
no,
don't
no.
want to. I don't want it. I don't want it. I don't want him in my car. I don't want him in my life.
No,
I will
you
not
need
tolerate
to,
being treated like that.
yeah, you need to totally stay away from him.
Yeah,
And
I agree.
and also understand that he's a little like nutty. He's a little wacky.
Yeah, yeah.
He's
He's
got
he's
like a
not in
person. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
he's not in a relationship right now, so I think that's also bringing out this ugliness with him
Yeah,
because
but
he's not
think
happy.
I think he's also got like a personality disorder a little bit.
Okay.
I
Okay.
just and I feel it's safer for you and your mom to
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
disconnect from him.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I
Would
agree.
he
Thank you for that.
would he be somebody that would show up at your front door?
No, 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 no.
Okay, good.
No,
Well,
he doesn't live in this country. He lives in Germany, so he would just come for a
yeah,
visit
because his name is
on his.
Jan. I mean, I did say the name
Yeah,
Jan. I said
you
Johann or
did.
Jan.
You did.
And it was
Yeah,
like
I said yes.
I like
That's why I
totally
spelled the name for you. Yeah.
yeah, that's why I'm saying you gotta trust your instincts about it, and your mom is right as well.
Yeah. Yeah, that she is. She is.
Well, I hope you're enjoying Vancouver. Vancouver is one of the prettiest places I've ever been.
Thank you. Yeah, it's raining today, so the weather's not so great
Well, that's
right
okay.
now, but
That's okay. It's
yeah.
really beautiful. Like I was on the Housewives of Vancouver once, a long time ago.
Oh, I remember
Yeah.
that. That was a really good show. It's too bad they canceled it. It was good.
Well, I was on it, and these people were very wealthy, and
Yes.
they had these houses on the water, but the
Yep.
island in front of them was a mountain with pine trees. It was so beautiful.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's probably like West Van
Yeah, stunning.
area.
Well,
Yeah. Yeah.
Ingrid, it's great to talk to you. I wish you only good
Yeah.
things. Call back
Thank
anytime.
you.
Call back
Thank
anytime.
you.
Stay away from
Just,
Jan.
just be. I will. Just before you let me go, do you see anything about my career?
Like, but you're working somewhere now, correct?
No.
Oh, you're not. I feel
I've
like you're gonna be,
I've
I feel like you're going to be working somewhere.
Okay, because I've just been pushed out of my job.
Okay, I see. I feel like you're going to be working somewhere. I think there's something
Okay.
new or different coming because I see you still working.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good then.
So start looking. It'll be a blessing in disguise. Keep
That sounds
looking.
good. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for taking my call
change.
and have
You
a
might
wonderful
change.
evening.
You might change what you do a little bit.
I need to. Because this isn't working. What
Yeah.
I'm
You
I'm
would
I'm in.
you would be very good as a caretaker.
Well, that's what I do for my mother, and I'm burned out with that.
Yeah,
That's
so
the
you
only
probably don't want to
thing.
do that anymore. But I'm not sure what you're going to do.
No.
We've got to go because we got to get more callers in.
Yep.
But I feel like it's a blessing in disguise, and something better will come along.
Well, thank you very much, and thank you again for taking my call.
It's my pleasure. Be well. Bye-bye.
All right.
There you go.
Well, I know.
So now who do we have?
We have another Canadian.
Hooray!
We have a lot of Canadians tonight, so thank you guys for calling in. If you don't get on tonight, call back again. So we have a 306.
Okay, hello.
Hello,
Hi, who is this?
Susan.
Susan, how are you?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. Where are you in Canada?
In Saskatchewan.
Oh, wow. I've never been there. Is it pretty?
It's not bad, yeah. It's flat,
So
very flat.
it's flat, right? It was very
Yes,
flat
very much.
driving from Michigan to Toronto as well. But pretty big farmhouses and farmland and really beautiful.
Hmm.
How
Yes.
how did you find CharVision?
I actually saw you on the Today Show.
The Today Show. Oh, you mean the morning show yesterday?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. So you saw the morning show on Global TV.
Or the morning show, yes. Sorry.
Yeah, I was gonna say I haven't been on the Today Show for a long time. But that's great. So you got to see it. They're the nicest people.
Very nice, very nice.
They are. I mean, but you know what you see on TV is who they are. You know, it's like
That's so good to
it's good to know,
good to
right?
hear that, because absolutely.
And do you know that's the #1 morning show in Canada?
I would believe it, yes.
And it also
They're
beats
very personable.
it although I'm a family person at Kelly and Mark, they beat Kelly and Mark in Canada. Only in
That's
Canada.
a good thing.
Yeah, it is. So anyway, who do you want to be in your next lifetime?
I do not know.
Well, that's okay.
I just want to get through this one.
Sometimes it's better not to know. So I have a question. Have you had a health concern recently?
Yeah, nothing that I know
Nothing
for
serious?
sure.
Nothing serious, but what are you worried about?
I'm just trying. I lost my son last year, and I'm just trying to
So you've been
re-engage in
emotional.
life.
And is there a
Mhm.
is there a J or G person? Or is there an R or B or R or D? Or
Mm,
a middle
no-
name like this?
Nothing coming to mind. My husband's middle name is John.
Is J. Okay, John. Is he the father of your son?
No, my son's father passed away 40 years ago.
Okay. And is there somebody with an S or C? Or an M?
Mm.
Or an M?
My mother's name is Margaret.
Yeah, don't say names. So I think your mom's spirit's around. I think your I don't know if I've got your son here or not. I'm not sure. Is
My first husband, actually, his name started with M.
was he spelled M-I or M-A?
M-A.
Like Mark or Matthew or Martin?
Mark.
Mark?
Mark.
Is he the father of your son?
Yes.
Okay. I feel like he's with your son. I feel like Mark, he's deceased, right, Mark?
Yes, yes.
I feel like he's with your son. What's your son's first
Good.
initial?
D.
I said a D earlier. I said a B or D.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
Is it spelled D-A or D-O?
D-U.
Is it Dwayne
Dustin.
or Dunson?
Yes.
Dustin? Okay. I feel like Mark is with him, and I feel like Margaret is with him, and I feel like he's protected and he's okay. This was an unexpected death, your son?
Very, very much so.
Mm-hmm. And was he responsible for his own death?
I don't think so, but I don't know the results because I'm
Okay.
not entitled to that information.
Why won't they let you know that?
It's his wife. A very difficult relationship, and I wasn't allowed to hold my 2 grandchildren, and I don't see them.
Oh, that's so heartbreaking. I'm
It is.
so
Yes.
sorry. Oh. You can pray for them.
I do.
And when you pray for them, that's energy that will be going to them that can still help them, even though you can't get near them. But I think they're going to try to connect with you when they're older.
Okay, that would be nice.
I think, but it's going to be a while. They're still young, aren't they?
Well, 15 and 17 now.
Yeah. I think, did you ever meet them?
I have. I was allowed to look at them when they were babies, but I wasn't allowed to touch. And over
God,
the years,
what a monster she is.
she is, yes.
She's a monster. Well, I can tell you at least one of those kids will ditch her when they get older, when they get old enough to.
Okay.
And then I think they may try to connect with you in time.
Wonderful.
But I can tell you your son was miserable with her.
With good reason.
And he's happier now.
Yeah.
I
bet. Yes.
I feel like he's much more at peace now because I feel like Margaret and Mark are saying he's at peace. Which is good, because not everybody's at peace on the other side.
Oh, I'm sure not, yeah.
It was like a living hell with her. Have you had a dream about him? Did he visit you?
Yes, I dream about him quite often.
Yeah, he's saying that he has visitations with you, and when he comes to you, that's very real, and it's your connection with him, and know that it's him visiting you. And when you dream of him, is he happy?
Usually his wife comes into the dreams and then I wake up and can't sleep.
Well, then that's probably a psychological part of it. So you need to put yourself in a white light and then put yourself inside an egg and close it up. The shell of the egg is a mirror. So anything dark or negative coming at you, you send back to where it came from. And the prayer that I say, I don't know if you've heard my prayer, but you can say that prayer. And if you get my book, You Are Psychic, the prayer is in that, You Are Psychic. And then you can put each one of your grandchildren in their own mirrored egg.
Okay.
And eventually, and your son, but see, some dreams are psychological and some are psychic. So even if he psychically is trying to see you, psychologically, she was such a monster that she got into your psyche. You got to send it, put that mirror around you and send it back to where it came from. She's nuts.
She is, yes.
How did he ever end up with that? Well, he felt sorry for her, and she manipulated him. He was a good man.
Very much so.
He was a good man.
Very good.
He was a sweet, good man. And I think he feels bad that he wasn't with you more because she controlled him.
Yes, she used the kids against him.
Terrible. May she get what she deserves karmically. We never wish bad on anybody. We only wish good, the honest karma to go back to where it came. Well,
I'm just relieved I don't have to deal with her anymore.
Thank God, right?
Exactly, yes.
And just know that you'll be with him again one day when it's your time, but you're not going anywhere, so it's okay.
All right.
Take good care. Well, one day we're all going to go somewhere, but not yet.
Yeah, but not yet.
Not yet.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Take good care of yourself.
I will. You too.
All right. Well, that was great. And
well, people have hard lives.
They do.
And there's some real nutcase people out there. And some lovely, wonderful people that call into here who have like nutty people around them.
I know a lot of miserable people like to make other people miserable.
Oh, geez. You guys cut them all off.
Life is too short.
Protect yourselves. That's right. Life's too short. Protect yourselves and like attracts like. So keep loved ones around that are kind and loving and protective. All right, everybody. Another CharVision is in the can. I thought, what do we have? 300 and something shows. God only knows. You can tell us next week. All right, everybody. Take good care. What is the date?
Friday the 13th?
No, next week.
Oh, the 20th.
Oh, okay. I'll be here the next week, but the following week I won't be. But we'll see you next Friday. Well, I'm taking your calls. You guys, we apologize if you didn't get through, but those people who are supposed to get through will get through. And if you keep trying, you will get through. And I'll look forward to reading for you. Take good care. And remember, one thing. I will get back to the Canadian people as fast as we can, but we got inundated with calls. We got almost 2,000 visitors in one day on the website. That's awesome. Remember that intuition will take you places logic never could. Bye-bye.